Hello, good morning, familia. Welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Instagram because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies. Fam, guess what? Mag reformulated their Studio Fix foundation. The oldie but goodie, the one that's been here forever. The first full coverage viral foundation when viral wasn't even a thing. They reformulated it. Let's try it out. So as you know, I did my skincare about 15 minutes ago. I always do a skincare routine, especially add moisturizer, eye cream, and sunscreen to protect my skin. Although I have oily skin, you do want to hydrate and moisturize your skin before going in with makeup because I promise it'll lay down a lot better. After we let this sit for a few minutes like we have, we're gonna prime the skin. Oh, I know. Before I even begin, you know, I typically do 2-day reviews. I'm just gonna do a 1-day review because this is reformulated and I can't do a 2-day review this week. It's already so hectic. You know, I got you. I'm gonna be wearing this all day long, maybe 12, 13 hours, depending on what time I need to go to bed, you know? Let's prime the skin. Now I've been loving this NYX primer. It's their Blur Screen Primer. And it's bomb. And this pimple's still planted on my face. I don't know why it's here still. It's been officially a week. I've been talking about this in the last 2 videos. But it's okay. So I'm just gonna add this on one side. Let's remember the side with no piercings is the side that we're priming. Oh my god, yesterday I was at the store and this lady complimented my earrings. She's like, wow, they're so nice and they're so straight. She's like, did you use a gun? I'm like, no. I always use the needle to pierce any piercing I have. I've used the needle. I just realized this ear, I have a piercing here that I completely forgot about. Anyway, okay. As always, we're gonna let the primer dry down because this gets sticky and it does the blur effect, but we need to give it some dried out time to get that effect, you know? Okay, are we sticky? We are. It's been about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Here we are. I cannot believe they reformulated this. I say that because this one's been a staple in everyone's makeup collection, I swear, at one point. Dang, Mac released the Studio Radiance with a pump last year, and this foundation is great. It truly is a radiance pigmented foundation. This is the original. It's not even my shade. It's so yellow. But this is how the original came. Everyone was like, we need a pump because it just came like this. But this is just, it's that girl. So let's try it out. I'm super freaking excited. I'm in the shade NW30. I can go between NW25 or NW30. I have a neutral undertone. NC, which for a long time I was, and this is it, means not cool. You see how warm this is? Let's see. Ooh, perfect shade. Let's see if it oxidizes. It does oxidize a little bit. We know most foundations honestly oxidize. Let's see. It feels lightweight. Let's cover that big old pimple. Girl, look how it just covered it. Like, where'd the pimple go? Wow, this is nice. Okay, hold on. 24-hour MAC foundation. Okay. Manchas where? I mean, I don't know why I'm expecting something else. I shouldn't expect nothing less. Is that the same? I can't think right now. Okay. Oh my god! Let's add here. This color is beautiful. I'm gonna add the foundation right there on the pimple and I'm gonna let it sit. The more you let a foundation or liquid sit, the more pigment you're gonna get out of it. Let's get this Tarte brush. Oh no, I have enough pigment. How I applied it with my fingers, it's just so nice and smooth. This is very smoothing. I want to show you this half and halvesies. I think I put too much, but it's okay. Let me get my sponge really quick. Here, I'm gonna go like that, and then we're gonna go back. Kind of just layering it lightly. Look, oh my. Granted, this is the primer side, but look at this coverage. It is a soft matte, because it's not hydrating, but it glides onto the skin. So let's see how it dries down. So I'm gonna apply this side and then I'm gonna give you info about this. The oldie but goodie MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 matte foundation with oil control comes in 67 shades. It retails for $44. I am in the shade NW30. MAC's original foundation has been remastered with a soft matte finish, 87% skincare ingredients, and easy to apply pump, now in 67 shades. 24-hour color true wear, non-cakey coverage, fragrance free, free from animal derived ingredients in a recycled glass bottle, available at Ulta and Mac store. Dang. Okay, I do find it's reformulated because this one has like that thick texture. A little bit goes a long way, and if you go overboard, you're gonna look a little cakey. This one, I low-key went overboard and I don't look cakey because it spreads very well and very easily. That's how I feel like a lot of foundations are formulated nowadays. They are very movable, therefore they're blendable, therefore you can shear it out. That's what I'm seeing with this one. The old school was thick and it kind of, globbed a little bit. If you didn't like blend it out quickly, I immediately see that part. It's a full coverage, but a natural full coverage, I would say. You see? Not these hairs down here. Like you see, there's a little bit of hydration to the skin. But of course, it's still a little bit wet. The skin will always look like this because we just applied it. Let me give you the time and let's let it dry down. It is 9:46. I'll definitely do a minimum 12-hour wear test because, girl, we need to fix this pimple. Add foundation. I'm gonna just let it sit there. I'll probably let it sit for the 10 minutes and see what happens. Right? Why not? Right? Okay, be back. It is, it is 10 o'clock, so it's been about 10 minutes. I had to blend this out, but I just blend it to the sides and look how well it covers. It adheres to the skin. It's wet, it's not dried down. Okay, look. You see how it's not as radiant? It just looks stuck to the skin. It's not gonna move. It's giving me very much the Urban Decay Face Bond feel. Let's see if it's transfer proof. My napkin's a little dirty. Let's get this white part. Oh yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Where's wrong foundation? Where is it? It's right here. What shade is this one? Oh, this one's NW32. Oh, okay, cool. I want to just build a little bit. A tiny bit, like right there where my manchas are. It does oxidize. If anything, if you're my complexion, I would say get NW25. I went to the Mac store to get it. It's also available at Ulta. I put it up against my arm because I like to match my foundation with my neck and my shoulders. NW25 looked a little light. I forgot that Mac oxidizes a good amount. So FYI. I like this Tarte brush. Which one is it? It's this like wooden one. I'll link it if I can find it. Oh, I did a quick little eyeshadow in the 10 minutes I was waiting because your girl's on a mission today. Actually, not really. I just need to finish by 10:30. Okay, let me add concealer so I don't look like a panda and I'll be back. Okay, I set my my under eyes lid set the skin with some Makeup Forever powder. I love this powder. You guys have been seeing me use it literally since it released because it is that good. It's blurring. It's not too mattifying. It does all the things. I'm gonna use this one size powder puff. It's my first time using it. I kind of like it. So like fluffy. So I'm just gonna press this in. Pressing motions will really set your liquid down without disrupting it. So we're gonna do tapping motions so we don't move anything. Although we've let it dry down a little bit, it's not that movable, but in case you don't let it dry down as long, maybe a minute or two, if it's still a little bit wet, tapping like this, you're setting it down as opposed to going like that. You're more likely gonna move it and then you can see some streaks. This puff is intense, but I like it. It gets the job done quick. You see? Like most of my face. Yeah, it sets well. Skin looks really good, huh? Oh, all right. Let me just like tap this in. What I'm gonna do is just finish up the face. I'm gonna speed it up, add some music, and I'll be back. You guys, hold on, you know I'm always like about to find something. You see this glow? You see that right there? Soft matte. I don't know if it's a soft matte. I feel like it's a hydrating matte. Like the new way of what a matte foundation is like. It's definitely reformulated. I see it and I can feel it. The formula, the feel and look is similar to this one. It's just not as glowy and radiant. This one's not as glowy and radiant as this one. That's the main difference. But girl, not this hair. Hold on. Okay, look. See how everything looks nice and smooth on the skin? Bronzer, blush, not patchy. It's, by the way, with my bronzer, I didn't use the brush I typically use, so it's not like I want it, but it doesn't look bad. That's just that. See, look. Around the nose area, the mouth. And my nose didn't start running. So that's always a good thing. That pimple, it's like it's gone. It never existed. Is it here? Oh yeah, it's this side. Oh yeah, this is the primer side. Do we see a difference? Let's see. Little bit, like right here. You see that little bit of texture you see? It's smoother here. Very little, not that much of a difference. Wait. Yeah, I mean, you could see the difference. You guys know we're gonna be here all day long. Let's go in front of the window so you can see how this looks. And my lip combo, this right here. Punchy is my favorite lipstick, legit. And Rich Brown from Huda Beauty. So see you at the window. Oh, look at the skin. Ooh, something about this smoothness that I'm getting on both sides. Even the side with primer. This is the side with primer. It looks good, looks super smooth, right? Non-primer side. I love how hydrating it is. It's pigmented and it dries down, which is where I believe that's where that soft matte is. It really feels nice on the skin. It's not heavy. It doesn't feel like anything's on my skin. And you know, MAC is typically that full coverage girl. So, ooh, let's see how it wears. Familia, it is 10 o'clock. We've had foundation on all day, but you know, I got some footage at around 4 or 5 o'clock, midway through. Here on the left side is the side with primer. Primer side looking very, very smooth, looking well put together. The other side, it's looking smooth. I feel like I have a little more radiance on this side. Nonetheless, both sides were looking pretty good at this point. You guys know I have oily skin. I don't ever touch my makeup up. It's been 12 hours and it was really, really hot today. This is the side with primer. You see how it looks a little more on the smoother side versus the no primer side? You definitely see that texture we were kind of seeing in the morning time. Skin has texture. I wear my makeup all day. I haven't touched up. It's not gonna look perfect, right? Looks good. I'm a little more reflective than I anticipated. There's no separation. There's no breaking apart. Especially, you always want to look around this side of the face. That's where the oiliest part of your face is. And that's where all the movement happens. I would recommend for you to tap at least once or twice throughout the day. Just getting a sponge, a paper towel, even your powder puff, just to tap your skin and refreshen it. Skin just looks so hydrated now. I would have to retouch my blush and bronzer, but that typically happens. Look. Do get more of the hydrating matte more than the soft matte. I really like it because it really adheres and sticks onto the skin. That's basically what's gonna make foundation really last a long time. MAC is really trying to like update their formula and kind of get with the times, get away from like their full thick coverage foundations. I appreciate that. I think a little bit of updating, a little bit of adapting is always a good thing while keeping the same formula and style of makeup. I think that's what kind of makes a brand very unique. So, gastada? No, girl. If you add a little bit of the MAC Studio Fix on top of it, of your setting powder, it would be chef's kiss. I want to show you swatches. Thinking about it today, I'm like, wait, I should at least show you swatches because this original one is no longer available. They just kind of surprised us with this update and this is all I can see online. Oh yeah, the old formula. You can see the old formula, which is the yellow one right here. It's a little thicker. This one is definitely thinner. You can kind of see it. You could feel it. So let me know, do you want me to compare both of these, the Radiance and the new what is it called? Studio Fix Plus. Let me know, are you planning on buying this? Are you gonna get it? Have you gotten it? I will link it and tag it down below if you want to pick it up. I really like it. I'm loving how hydrated, smooth the skin is looking, even 12 hours later. I did have to tap my skin, but you know, I have oily skin. That's just how it goes over here, you know? Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.